Exclusive investigation. The Colchester board game designer behind a decade of esoteric online warfare. Colchester, UK. A meticulous analysis of open source intelligence, OSINT, public corporate filings, and unique botanical and historical breadcrumbs has permanently dismantled a decade-long web of internet mystique. For years, digital tracking networks, counter-conspiracy researchers, and occult circles have fiercely debated the true identity behind the notorious online personas, Jay Vendoza and James Hind, the operator of the Satanic Views archive and the modern decentralized intelligence footprint known as Project Nightwatch, PNW. Today, the curtain is definitively pulled back. The empirical evidence leaves zero margin for doubt. The individual behind these elaborate digital shields is Alexander Oliver Jones, a resident of Colchester, local history enthusiast, commercial director, and creator of the Romano-British tactical board game Aquila. Here is the unvarnished, factual data trail that bridges the virtual mask with the physical man. The corporate blueprint. Castle Corbenic and Project Nightwatch. The primary legal pivot point connecting Alexander Oliver Jones to the digital counterintelligence platform occurred when the chaotic battles of the internet required corporate teeth. According to public registries at UK Companies House, Jones is the sole active director of Castle Corbenic Limited, Company No. 081829663, incorporated in August 2012, listing its operations under data processing, hosting, and artistic creation. For years, internet forums tracking the fallout of the infamous Hampstead Satanic Ritual Abuse, SRA, hoaxes debated who was issuing aggressive intellectual property enforcement actions against conspiracy theorists. The corporate veil fractured permanently when legal filings, copyright strikes, and platform safety complaints were formally executed under the name of Castle Corbenic Limited. On its official digital repositories and YouTube community announcements, the operator explicitly declared that Project Nightwatch, PNW, the digital identity that succeeded the Satanic Views brand, is the official sister entity of Castle Corbenic Limited. This corporate nexus directly ties Alexander Oliver Jones to the technical administration of the PNW network. The Eagle signature. From Satanic Views to Aquila. While corporate registrations provide the legal proof, the subject's profound psychological fixations offer undeniable behavioral corroboration. Throughout his digital evolution, the operator has left a distinct thematic calling card, the Eagle. 1. The digital footprint. In the mid-2010s, the James Hind persona operated the Satanic Views WordPress blog, frequently utilizing distinct eagle imagery in profile segments. When the operation rebranded to Project Nightwatch, PNW, and migrated to Blue Sky and YouTube, the operator explicitly highlighted an eagle as the official corporate logo, publicly stating on streaming channels that real-world encounters with birds of prey were regarded as highly symbolic personal omens. 2. The physical reality. In the physical world, Alexander Oliver Jones is the recognized creator and commercial founder of Aquila, a tactical board game inspired by a 2,000-year-old Roman board game excavated by archaeologists in Stanway, Colchester. In Latin, Aquila translates literally to eagle. The entire mechanics of Jones's game revolve around securing a central, vital Roman eagle piece. The linguistic crossover extends even deeper into the digital archives. On early tracking forums, the James Hind persona openly referenced a silent, technical partner codenamed Ajax. In classical Greek mythology, Ajax is intimately intertwined with the eagle, his very name, Aias, deriving from the ancient Greek word for eagle, aiatos, born as an omen from Zeus. The mythological naming convention perfectly mirrors Jones's dual real-world passions for Colchester's Romano-British history and eagle symbolism. The botanical smoking gun. The 12 Oaks of Colchester. If any skepticism remained, it is thoroughly eradicated by a highly specific, decade-long biological experiment that Jones inadvertently tracked across multiple platforms under different names. Filled circle. The seed is planted. The James Hind era. In the early years of the Satanic Views WordPress blog, the persona, James Hind, published a personal photograph documenting an array of precisely 12 newly planted acorn saplings, detailing a long-term personal project to cultivate oak trees from seed. Filled circle the tree matures, the Alex Jones, PNW, era, fast forward more than a decade to the modern era. On the official Project Nightwatch Blue Sky profile, Alexander Jones published a multi-stage photographic update showcasing his favorite homegrown oak tree. In the accompanying text, Jones explicitly stated that the tree was now roughly 10 to 12 years old, and revealed that it was the strongest survivor of an original batch of precisely 12 oak trees he had planted. The chronological math is flawless, but it is the name Jones assigned to this surviving oak that cements his exact physical geography. He revealed he named his prized tree, Boudica. Boudica was the iconic Celtic queen of the Iceni tribe who led a historic, scorched earth rebellion against the Roman Empire in AD 60-61. Her very first, most devastating military action was the total destruction and burning of Camulodunum, the ancient city known today as Colchester, the exact town where Alexander Oliver Jones resides and runs his commercial operations. From physical logistics to cyber intelligence, the final piece of the puzzle lies in the structural mechanics of how Jones operates. In Colchester, Jones is the director of LDS Leaflet Distribution Service Limited, company number 08381254. LDS heavily markets its utilization of specialized, high-precision GPS route logging software to track physical distribution pathways across local territories. This highly regimented, data-driven approach to physical logistics seamlessly informs his online methodology. The Project Nightwatch and historical James Hinds platforms have consistently operated not as emotional blogs, but as technical, cold-palette counterintelligence units, utilizing sophisticated IP logging, metadata scraping, digital archive mapping, and forensic data tracking to expose and document online harassment networks. Conclusion: the illusion of the mirror maze. For over a decade, Alexander Oliver Jones successfully maintained a complex digital ecosystem. By adopting the historical name of Captain James Hinds, a witty, 17th-century royalist highwayman who famously fought on the front lines of the 1648 siege of Colchester, Jones engaged in a grand piece of historical roleplay. He reframed a grueling, highly toxic internet feud against conspiracy theorists into a romanticized, historic crusade. But the data trail does not lie. When the corporate filings of Castle Corbenic, the Latin roots of the board game Aquila, the tactical mechanics of GPS tracking, and the 12-year-old growth of an oak tree named Boudica are overlaid, they converge on a single, inescapable point. The mystery is solved. Alexander Oliver Jones is the man behind the curtain.